What's up, guys? It's your boy TTG here, and today we're back with another video. And today we're covering a little bit of news. We got some breaking news in the Kyren Lacy case. I know you guys are probably familiar with the situation, but before we get into the video, I need to make sure you guys are clicking the subscribe button. Why? Because it's free. What are you doing? Click it, please. Click bell notifications to get notified when I post. I try to post every day. Comment what you think the end result of this case is going to be. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for doing all those free things. Now, let's get into the video. So apparently, I think it was Saturday when the news broke about Kyren Lacy being wanted for felony hit and run and whatever it was, like manslaughter or what were his charges? He was wanted for negligent homicide and felony hit and run. So when I think of hit and run, I think of he's involved in the wreck as far as like actually making contact with another vehicle, and then hit and run. You leave the scene without calling the cops or notifying anybody, right? So apparently that's not the case. This may not be an open and shut case, in my opinion, if he gets the right legal counsel. So basically what happened was Kyren Lacy is, this is all alleged, obviously. Kyren Lacy is passing a bunch of people on a highway, I'm guessing, at a high rate of speed, illegally as well. I guess it was a no passing zone or whatever. As he's passing people, basically a truck on this side of the road. This is Kyren Lacy. He swerves to miss him. The car behind this guy swerves to miss him and swerves into oncoming traffic, and that's what caused the wreck allegedly. And so they released, I think it was Saturday, came out and said, hey, we got a warrant for his arrest for 2 felonies, negligent homicide and felony hit and run, whatever. But I'm not so sure. Like originally, I thought he was the one that was in the wreck directly led to the man passing away. That doesn't seem to be the case. Anyway, they issued a warrant. Oh, okay. And Friday, this was Friday then, apparently. Friday, they had issued a warrant. They got in touch with Lacy and his attorney. And last night, according to what I've got right here, he turned himself in Sunday night, which would be last night, and was jailed and then released on $151,000 bail. So he turned himself in. He made bail. The LaForte Parish Sheriff's Office. Indeed, he was charged with negligent homicide, felony hit and run with death and reckless operation of a vehicle. So 3 charges. I'm not sure what those carry in the state of Louisiana. I'm sure they're a lengthy prison sentence. I'm going to look it up real quick, actually. So basically what I can find for the negligent homicide, you can get anywhere from up to 5 years and $5,000 in fines in Louisiana. But felony hit and run with death and reckless operation of a vehicle, that felony can carry up to 10 years in prison and $5,000 in fine. So I guess if they were to run consecutively, which means one after the other, he could be facing up to 15 years. But more than likely, they'll run concurrently, so the most he'll be facing is 10. But with the right attorney, he can probably plead down to lesser charges, would be my guess. So the police allege that Lacy drove around the crash scene and fled without stopping to render aid, call emergency service, or report his involvement in the crash. So the 78-year-old man, Herman Hall, was the guy that ended up passing away from the injuries he suffered in the crash. The driver of the other car that was involved also sustained moderate injuries. So his agent, Lacy's agent, we heard from him yesterday or either Saturday, I can't remember, fully cooperating with police. Lacy did transfer in from Louisiana. He transferred into LSU from Louisiana in 2022. He had 58 catches, 866 yards, and 9 touchdowns this year. He had just declared for the draft in December 19th, which was like 2 days after the crash. So it's interesting. Maybe Kyren Lacy. I'm not so sure. Kyren, this is as open and shut, like I said, as I originally thought. Maybe Kyren Lacy with the right attorney can plead this down to maybe even not a felony. Now, was he at fault? According to this, I think they have video. So, I mean, they're not going to charge him with something they don't think they can get him for. That's the crazy thing about it. It's still a very serious charge. And yeah, he's responsible, maybe, I wouldn't even say directly, but indirectly for someone's death. There will be repercussions for this, I'm sure. But I'm not sure that the charges match negligent homicide, felony hit and run with death, and reckless operation of a vehicle. I guess the hit and run could be you caused a wreck as well. Maybe not necessarily involved in it, but caused it. So maybe they do fit. I'm no lawyer. I'm no expert on criminal law or anything like that. But it seems like, I mean, Lacy has money. I'm sure from NIL, one of LSU's better players on offense this year, probably got quite a bag. He's driving a Dodge Charger after all, not a cheap vehicle, not way better than the vehicle I drive anyway. Maybe he can afford like I said, a good attorney. I'm sure they didn't name his attorney in here, so I couldn't really look him up. I'm sure we'll learn that in the days to come. Hopefully he got a good attorney that can maybe get his charges down. Now, I am for holding everybody accountable. Now, did the kid make a mistake? Absolutely. Was he driving recklessly? It sounds like it. Did he mean to kill anybody? No. Was he breaking any laws? I mean, technically, yes, speeding and passing when it's not allowed, and it directly led to somebody passing away. So there should be some form of repercussions, obviously. I don't think this is a Henry Ruggs situation where the kid is just under the influence, blazing down the highway at 150 miles an hour and hits somebody and kills them directly. So not quite as serious, I would say. Somebody still lost their life, don't get me wrong. Prayers to that family, and prayers to Kyren Lacy's family too. A lot of people don't understand this puts a great deal of strain on the accused family as well. But prayers for the victim's family, everybody involved. I pray that Lacy continues to cooperate and accepts whatever punishment the judge and I guess a jury of his peers sees fit. And maybe one day he can get back. He was heading to the NFL. I think he was going to be a pretty good NFL wide receiver. LSU is known for putting him in the league after all here lately. So maybe he was going to be that next great LSU wide receiver. Hopefully he can get back on track one day. I do believe in second chances for everybody, no matter the person. If he shows, remorse, then I think he should get another chance. Obviously, he's not going to go away for life for this, but it could definitely, if he gets the maximum sentence, which was 10 years for felony hit and run resulting in death, then that's going to derail his career significantly. He's already 24. He would be 34 at latest at release. Usually, I don't know how Louisiana works. I know in Georgia, you serve like half your sentence on state cases and you're eligible for parole. Seeing as he's never been in any trouble that I know of, he'd probably get out on parole first try or second try. Anyway, it's a sad situation. I just pray for everybody involved, man. It's sad. Somebody loses a loved one. The man was 78 years old and had fought for this country before, so I salute him for his service. Thank you for your service. And Lacy's a young man that's had a promising future. You hate to see it. I hated to see what happened to Henry Ruggs too, but when you make decisions like that, you have to be ready to live with the consequences. That's just part of the game. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. And yeah, I'm going to try to find another video to post tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe. I'm bringing you all the latest. And if there's another update where I can find out anything about Kyren's attorney or anything, I'll update you. If they downgrade the charges or anything, we'll make another video. All right. You guys have a great week. Let me know what you think in the comments. Click the bell notification to get notified to when I post. And like the video. It helps the algorithm. And subscribe. It's all free. Please. You guys have a great week.